Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Alright, and now, as I said in my previous video, now I'm gonna give my announcement on what my plans are this year in honor of Christmas. So last year during December, as you guys may remember, for the entire month I just reviewed all of the Pixar films and really didn't do anything Christmas related last year. But this year I decided to go back to doing something in honor of Christmas. And this is actually something that I really have had really planned ever since last year. Like I thought about this just right after December ended last year. And so basically I've had this plan for just about a whole year. So what I'll be doing this year in honor for Christmas. So if you've been subscribed to me for since the last 3 years ago, if you were subscribed to me 3 years ago, you may have seen, well, I don't know how many seen it because it doesn't have a lot of views. It only has a few views really. But I did make a review a few years ago for A Christmas Carol. And what I did in that review was I really didn't review a movie of A Christmas Carol. I just really reviewed the story of A Christmas Carol because there were just so many iterations of A Christmas Carol that have been made. I decided to just review the story rather than review a film because really the films, like Christmas Carol films, they basically all just, yeah, they have really the exact same story because yeah, there were just a bunch of different Christmas Carol films that have been made, and really they all have basically the same concept. So yeah, I just reviewed the story a few years ago, but I have looked at it, and I have seen I've looked through seen how many versions of A Christmas Carol have been made, and so what I decided to do this year in honor of Christmas is I decided that I'm just gonna go like look through different versions of A Christmas Carol that have been made. Yeah, I just yeah, but yeah, these won't really be really actual reviews because like I just said, like these all really do have basically the exact same premise. And if I would just review this, I would just be talking about the same stuff over and over again. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna just take a look at like several different versions of A Christmas Carol that have been made. Right? And I'm just gonna what I'll do is I'll just talk about them. And I'll just go through them and just make videos to give my thoughts on each one, on how I really feel like they are as films and how they really act as adaptations of A Christmas Carol. Because I mean there have been a lot of versions of A Christmas Carol that have been really good and people really seem to love. And there have been others that really, people really have not really been that crazy for. And so, yeah, I'm not really gonna go through every single version of A Christmas Carol that has been made because I mean there's been a million different versions of A Christmas Carol, whether they would be actual feature films or made for TV films. I mean, there are just a million versions of A Christmas Carol, and if I were to review all of them, especially right now, there's no way I'd be able to get through them by the time Christmas would come. So I'm just gonna go through several different versions of A Christmas Carol. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like what I did for Nick Jaladian. I'm just gonna basically go through really the versions of A Christmas Carol that are really the most well known, the ones that people really do seem to remember. So yeah, so I have seen some iterations of A Christmas Carol, but I haven't really seen every one that has been made because like I said, there's a million versions of them. So yeah, I'm gonna go through definitely cover the ones that I have seen before, but I'm also gonna take a look at versions of A Christmas Carol that I haven't seen before, and I'll give my thoughts on them, and just talk about how they really are as films, and how they really do stand as adaptations of A Christmas Carol really goes. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing this year in honor of Christmas. So, yeah, if there's any version of A Christmas Carol that you actually would like me to cover, just leave them in the comments and let me know if there's a version of A Christmas Carol that you would like me to talk about. Alright. And yeah, probably like a lot of you, well, yeah, a lot of you really haven't seen my review when I just reviewed the story of A Christmas Carol. So yeah, I'll also put that in the description if you want to watch that. To just see how I really feel about the story of A Christmas Carol in general, and just yeah, there's probably basically just about all of you I'm sure know it. But if you really want to hear my take on the story, you can watch my review of the story in the description if you want. Alright, but anyway, yeah, so that's what I'll be doing this year in honor of Christmas. I'll just be going over several different versions of A Christmas Carol. So yeah, stay tuned for these videos of my thoughts on the versions of A Christmas Carol coming up throughout the next couple of weeks up to Christmas. Alright, so yeah, so I hope you guys will enjoy these reviews, and yeah, like I said, if there's any version you want me to cover, just put it in the comments. And so yeah, this is what I'll be doing this year in honor of Christmas. So stay tuned for these videos of me talking about the different versions of A Christmas Carol. Alright, so yeah, stay tuned for those coming up, and yeah, that's all I really need to say about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.